Hey humans, Coach Mindy here with your Find the Drive workout of the day. Today we have Monday Move, 4 rounds, not 4 time, of the following, each of which you will be doing 20 total reps. So not 20 per side, no matter what the movement is, the rep total is 20. We're going to start out with a weighted good morning, dead bug, so we're going down to the ground for that, forward raise, push out, back to the ground with an elbow to knee sit up, and you're going to close out the round standing back up, grabbing your weight with a side tilt and a halo. You'll find in the workout notes that I just put weighted. So whether you have a gallon of water, pair of dumbbells, or a kettlebell, it just needs to be weighted. So to get you ready for that, we're going to go through our warm-up 2 times through, 10 total reps each of the following. So feet hips width apart. Wipe your feet to find that. Fingertips by your ears. Pinch your shoulder blades together. Soft bend in the knee. And hinge. Keeping that chest up. Eye on the horizon. 10 reps there. Then we're going to go down to the ground for a high plank to downward dog. Feet hips width apart. Wrists underneath the shoulders. Pressing against the ground. Making sure our hips don't sink. From here, rocking back in a downward dog. Trying to get those heels to the ground. And then back forward. Just flowing back and forth for 10 reps. Then stay in this high plank position. I'm going to step my right foot to the outside of my right hand. If I need to, I can drop that back knee. Then my right foot is forward, so everything will be happening on my right. Right elbow goes towards the ground, and then twist up to my right. I'm going to do 5 on one side, and then I'm going to switch and do 5 on the other. Next up, you're going to stand, grab whatever weight you have, and you're going to do your, shoulder press. So whether it's a kettlebell or dumbbell, weights high, press straight up overhead. 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Then I'm going to do bent over row. So just like the good morning, my chest is up, eye on the horizon, soft bend in the knee, flat back and stable midline. 5 reps on one side, 5 on the other. Then going down to the ground to close out your warm-up with alternating leg V-ups. So you start out by laying flat, legs are straight. I'm going to hinge forward, opposite hand to foot. Leg can hopefully be as straight as possible. That arm doesn't have to be on the ground. Just using that as kind of like a kickstand for stabilization. Back down, changing sides. 10 total reps there. Make sure you try to keep that back flat. I'd rather you have a soft bend in your knee and reach for the toes versus your back rounding out and your shoulders drooping. So keep that chest up and proud. Reach for your toes. Alternating sides, 10 total reps. You're going to go through your warm-up twice to get you ready for Monday Move. We will be starting out with weighted good mornings. So whatever weight you're using, you're going to hug it tight into your chest, making sure there's no separation. That same good morning we did in our warm-up, we're going to do to start our workout. Soft bend the knee, hinge, again, keeping that chest up. Don't allow yourself to fall and look at the ground. Almost like a 45-degree angle. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your gut at the top, 20 reps. Weight goes down, you go down to the ground for dead bug. I strongly encourage you to do a few reps of this before you start your workout because it does require a little bit of coordination and thinking. So laying flat on my back, start out with knees bent just so you can tuck that pelvis, make sure the back is nice and flat and flush the ground. From here, I'm going to raise my legs, trying to keep them as straight as possible, flex my toes towards me, not pointed, flexed. From here, this is where it gets complicated. Opposite arm and leg lower to the ground, hopefully tapping, back to the top, and then alternating sides. So at all times, you'll have one leg and one arm up in the air, left foot, right hand, right foot, left hand. If you are unable to tap the ground with your heel and arm without your back arching, that's okay. Just don't go all the way down to the ground. Go to the place where you start to feel that big burn in the abs, but before your back arches. So again, 20 total reps, that's 10 per side. Then we're gonna stand up, grab that weight that you're using for this workout, and you're gonna start out with a forward raise. So I'm using a kettlebell for today. Feet are underneath my hips, standing tall, shoulder blades are back and down, squeeze my butt, squeeze my gut, raise to eye level, lower with control. 20 reps here. Then I'm gonna move right into my next movement, which is a weighted push out. I'm gonna bring that weight to my chest, elbows are at my side. From here, push straight out like a heartbeat. 20 reps there. Back down to the ground for our knee, elbow sit-ups. So I'm gonna lay flat. From here, I'm gonna sit up, bringing my knees to my elbows, and back down. Once more, looks like this. If you have a challenge or it does not feel good on your lower back, when you're coming up to that kind of crunched hollow position, we can make these just standard sit-ups, but we're gonna keep our knees bent, feet flat on the floor, sit forward and reach for those heels just to make sure we're getting that range of motion. But our goal is to be able to lay flat, draw that belly in nice and tight, and come to that crunch hollow position. 20 reps there. Last time, stand up, grab your weight. This is a pretty straightforward movement, but there are some opportunities where we can go in a position that won't be great for our body. So like little teapot, I'm gonna put my hand on my hip. I'm gonna do this both to keep tension in this arm, but also to squeeze in on my belly to make sure I keep tension. From here, this weight is gonna slide straight down my side and then back up to center. The two areas that I want you to watch out for is going way past your controlled mobility, and you see how I arch and I come forward. We want to go straight down the side like you're moving between two panes of glass. So nice controlled descent down and control back up without trying to reach further and collapse out of my two panes of glass. The other thing I want you to watch out for, when you go down, you're coming right back up to center. I have a nice seam in the middle of my window, so you can watch. Off, back to center. I don't swing past. This can put some unnecessary torque on our spine, and we want to isolate this to our obliques. So 10 per one side, 10 on the other. Then whether it's dumbbells or kettlebell, we're doing halos next. Halos are exactly what they sound like. You're going to be going around your head. Keeping my elbows at 90, weight in front of my face. I'm going to do 10 clockwise, and then I'm going to do 10 counterclockwise. Using that same seam in my window, what is it that you notice? My head is not turning side to side. I'm making my arms use their strength and my shoulders their mobility to get this full circle around my face, trying to stay at my nose level all the way around. So that way I'm going far enough back and I'm coming far enough forward. Nice controlled. That's not a movement to speed through. And again, don't move your head. Find something static directly in your eye line to stare at. All right, 20 total reps of each, 4 times through. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a great workout.